Hello, this is teddygaming here, and welcome back to another video. And today's one we're going to be breaking down the tmnt, the RW ongoing series, issue 136. So yes, we're finally getting another issue. It's going to be tied into the Armageddon games, and it's going to be interesting because only yesterday on my channel the video came out for issue 133. As I released, I had some mixed feelings about it all, just because it's not the direction in which I would have thought it would have taken, but it was still an interesting issue nonetheless. Now, going into this issue and reading the previous description for the other issues to tie into it all and just the whole game itself, it's sort of really making me wonder if this whole event is going to be good. And this issue sort of comes under that, where like it might be good, but at the same time it might not. So I guess it's going to be wait and see type situation. So I feel like we should just get into breaking it down. Okay, so the description goes as follows. Armageddon game tie-in, as Donnie, Angel and Carmen fight desperately to save her progenitor Cersei from Outram assassins. As at Vitel's home lair, Jennifer rages her own battle against the imposter tmnt in the streets of Mutant Town. Meanwhile, the EPF, under the direction of Colonel Knight and his Darkwater mercenaries, are mounting an invasion to put down the mutant threat to humanity once and for all. And outside Mutant Town walls, Venus, Bludgeon and Koya are beginning to question their loyalty to Karai and the Foot Clan. Can the good guys come together and prevail against the deadly threats that summon them on all sides? Or will Rat King and his territory win the final trophy in the Armageddon game? So yeah, that was a pretty interesting description for this whole issue, and it's going to be a really interesting issue overall, just by the sounds of things which they are going to be having in this issue, and things which they're probably set up in issue 135. And it's just going to be really interesting and amazing to read. So, okay, yeah, so breaking it down, I'm going to go way backwards, as I feel like that's always easier for me. So the line where it goes, outside of the Mutant Town wall, Venus, Bludgeon and Koya are beginning to question their loyalties to Karai and the Foot Clan. You have a good guy, oh no, I don't need to read that bit. But yeah, that's like a really interesting thing, because in issue 133, it was revealed that Bludgeon has kept Venus a secret, and Venus is now getting her arm back. And I'm guessing that Venus is revealed to Karai and Koya. I'm not exactly too sure if it's going to be in an Armageddon issue or if it's going to be in the actual ongoing series. But either way, that's going to be an interesting thing to see. And yeah, it looks interesting enough. I don't think I've really say too much about it, other than like you question their loyalty. So I wonder if they're gonna branch out and do their own separate thing and become their own gang, or they're gonna join the Turtles in Mutant Town. So I'm not exactly too sure of that, but that seems like a really interesting little subplot for this whole event, and yeah, something which I'm actually looking forward to reading. Okay, so the next bit is that the EPF are gonna be coming in and gonna be putting basically stopping the mutant threat, which that just sounds interesting. So yeah, I cannot wait for this, as there are like so many ways they can go around this. Oh, the EPF comes in and kill all the mutants. The EPF comes in and the mutant town rises up and have a big war. This just seems like a really interesting subplot, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be leading up to another big story arc beyond this whole event, where maybe the mutant town rises up and take over New York, or something along those lines, where it's going to lead on to a big story arc in the future. Or then again, maybe this could be the end of Mutant Town, which again could be a really big thing. I feel like either way, this whole threat with the EPF is just probably going to be one of the more interesting aspects of the issue, just because they could do so much with it, and the potential for storylines or stories that they could do in terms of the ones which I already mentioned is really interesting, and I got a feeling it's going to be the most interesting part about this issue for now. And the next bit, which is Donnie, Angel and Carmen, that are going to be fighting to save Agent Cersei's life from the Outram assassins in Tel's home. That seems okay, interesting, something which they're building up from the past few issues, but either way, that's going to be an interesting storyline. I don't think I can really add anything else onto it other than it's going to be interesting. Now, the last bit which I want to break down, which is probably going to be another really interesting part about the issue, is Jennifer versus the Imposter Turtles. And I don't really know what to expect from this battle. All I know is that it's going to be amazing, and yeah, I'm not too sure if Jennifer is going to survive or not. Part of me wants to say yes she will, but at the same time, I sort of hope that she doesn't survive, as I sort of like the way that I'm imagining this whole fight is just in an alleyway, it's raining, it's at night, Mattel's fight, and she dies or something like that. It was really giving me vibes of like the Shredder Strikes Back Part 1 with Leo versus the Foot Elite from the rooftops in the rain. It's really giving me that sort of vibes for what kind of story, which I'm really hoping it is. But at the same time, I know that Jenica will survive. But oh god, that would just be amazing if it did do it that way. And this is probably going to be another really interesting part about the issue. In fact, I do sort of hope it does lead on into like next issue, issue 137. And oh god, yeah. What if in issue 137 they don't mention anything of Jenica? That could be like a okay, I'm really looking forward to this part now. Actually, this is honestly going to be the best part about the issue. Yeah, okay, I know that mutant part was going to be interesting, but oh god, this is really hyping me up. Oh my god, I cannot wait. Oh god, but yeah. Okay, so along with the description for this issue, they did release one cover for the comic. However, they are going to be releasing more covers when this issue does come out. I think it's December or January. I'm not exactly too sure when, but this issue is coming around that sort of time. So unfortunately, we only got one cover, which is the cover RI one. Now this cover RI one is done by Freddie Williams II. So this artist is Freddie Williams II, who you might know him from the artist who did the Batman TMNT, Batman TMNT 2, Batman TMNT 3, and loads of the TMNT universe covers. He's been a big part of the TMNT franchise, I'd say, like definitely within like the past 10 years, bringing some of the more amazing artwork and stories to life. So this whole cover is interesting. So for this cover, we do have the Utrons breaking into the Turtles' lair, with Johnny, Angel and Cersei just there, and got Utrons there, and it's rather interesting, and I'm not too sure what to really make of it. Just because normally with most of the time with these cover RI ones, we never really expect these ones to actually tie into the comic. However, this one does really tie into the comic, just going off the description from this issue, with it all being to do with Genta saving her life and all that. So I'm sort of wondering a few different things, but I'm not exactly too sure what to make of it. But overall, this cover does look really amazing, and oh god, it's tempting to pick this one up, but I'm gonna see what cover A is first. But damn, is this issue not amazing? Oh god, but yeah, this issue is definitely going to be a really good one. I'm quite interested to hear what to say about it in the comment section below, as there are like so many things that like, I'm pretty sure you're all hyped now, in terms of Jenica fighting the imposter turtles, the mutants dying, what else, Legend Koya and Venus' little gang. Yeah, that's a little bit about it. Oh god, but this issue is going to be amazing by the sounds of it. And yeah, I'm really interested to hear what to say about it in the comment section below, like any theories you got. Oh god, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today, guys. If you do like something, please share, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.